Meet Victor Lustig, the smoothest con man. Victor Lustig was a charmer. He was elegant, spoke multiple languages, and had an air of sophistication. But beneath the charm lurked a cunning mind. Lustig wasn't interested in an honest living. He was a con man, and a brilliant one at that. His audacity was legendary. He is most famous for a con so audacious, so unbelievable that it has become the stuff of legend. He sold the Eiffel Tower. Twice. The 1920s in Paris were a time of great change. The city was booming. Money flowed freely. After the devastation of World War I, people were eager for a good time. This atmosphere of excitement and optimism made it the perfect hunting ground for a man like Victor Lustig. He saw a city and a world, ready to believe in the unbelievable. Lustig's most famous con was as brilliant as it was audacious. He decided to sell the Eiffel Tower. Not a model, not a souvenir, but the real deal. The iconic structure, a symbol of Paris itself, was his to sell. At least, that's what he would convince people. It was a preposterous idea, yet Lustig had a plan. He knew that the Eiffel Tower was expensive to maintain. He also knew that people were often blinded by greed. Lustig had forged official-looking documents. He posed as a government official. His target was André Poisson, a prominent scrap metal dealer. Lustig whispered of a secret plan. The Eiffel Tower was too costly. The city wanted it gone. They needed someone discreet to handle the demolition and the sale of the scrap metal. Poisson was hooked. He saw a chance to make a fortune. A bribe was paid, hands were shaken, and just like that, Victor Lustig sold the Eiffel Tower. Section 5, Déjà Vu, Eiffel Tower Style, Lustig Strikes Again. The audacity of Lustig's con is staggering, but what's even more unbelievable is that he pulled it off twice. After the first successful con, Lustig returned to Paris. He decided to try his luck again, this time with a different mark. The second time around, Lustig was even more brazen. He acted with a confidence that bordered on arrogance, and, amazingly, he succeeded again. Section 6, Master of Illusion, the Art of Lustig's Con. How did he do it? Lustig was a master of psychology. He understood human greed and ambition. He preyed upon people's desire for a good deal, for a chance to get ahead. He created an air of secrecy and urgency. His victims were too caught up in the potential for profit to see the flaws in his scheme. He was a master of disguise, a smooth talker, and an expert forger. Section 7. The wall's close and Lustig's luck runs out. Lustig's luck, however, couldn't last forever. His cons, though clever, were built on a foundation of lies. Eventually those lies began to crumble. One of his marks went to the police. The authorities were on his trail. Lustig was always one step ahead, constantly moving, constantly changing his identity. But even the most talented con man can't outrun the law forever. He was eventually arrested in America. Section 8. Behind Bars and Beyond. The Con Man's Final Chapter. Lustig's trial was a media sensation. He was extradited back to the United States, where he faced charges for his many cons. The man who had once sold the Eiffel Tower was now behind bars. He was convicted and sentenced to prison. He died in Alcatraz in 1947. Section 9. Lustig's Legacy, a timeless tale of audacity and deception. Victor Lustig's story is a cautionary tale. It's a story about the dangers of greed and the seductive power of a good con. But it's also a testament to the power of human ingenuity and the allure of the impossible. Lustig's legacy lives on, not as a celebration of his crimes, but as a reminder that even the most outlandish lies can be convincing if presented with enough confidence and charm.